The Roanoke Logperch rules the bottom of the Mayo River. The endangered darter survives in only 5 river systems in North America. The name of the species, Persina rex, means king of the perch fish. But in recent decades, the logperch has fallen from its throne and onto the federal endangered species list. The main culprit? The construction of dams.
Dams prevent the logperch from moving up and down rivers, and it kind of bottlenecks the genetic flow from one population to another population.
Dams used to power textile mills and supplied drinking water for towns along the Mayo River. The mill is gone, but the dam now generates hydroelectric power for the town of Mayodan. Still, the dam presents an impossible barrier for the Roanoke Logperch.
In the case of the Mayo and in the Dan River, logperch have gotten below the dams, but they can't get above the dams to get back to where they naturally occurred.
That keeps the Roanoke Logperch from swimming upstream to 16 miles of river bordering Mayo River State Park. It's a different story 5 miles downstream where the Mayo River on the left joins the Dan on the right near the town of Madison. Not far away, contractors have lowered a dam that kept Roanoke Logperch from swimming up the Dan River. In place of the dam, a series of 6 fish ladders help the logperch go upstream. In the fall of 2020, community leaders celebrated the completion of the first of the fish ladders, all part of a multi-million-dollar project financed by state and federal agencies and conservationists.
This is a great project, preserving our natural resources like the Dan River and providing our residents with another park, another avenue to explore the Dan River. This is going to be great not only for Madison and Rockingham County, but I think for the entire state and region as well.
The project will allow kayakers to float downstream and fish to go upstream. To accomplish that, front loaders dropped boulders into place to provide a kind of staircase for the Roanoke Logperch. Each line of rocks provides a ladder. Pools of water between the rocks allow fish to climb one step at a time, opening 50 miles of upstream river. Eight miles away is another habitat where the Roanoke Logperch once thrived in what is now Mayo River State Park. There, officials have developed a master plan, a blueprint for the park's development over the next 20 years.
It protects a lot of the riparian habitat, the buffer along the river, and I really think Roanoke Logperch could be the centerpiece of their master plan moving forward since they have so much land protection on the Mayo River. And the mission of the state parks is to conserve and protect our natural resources.
Natural resources found within the Mayo River have always sustained local people. This series of rocks, set in an upside-down V in the middle of the river, forms a fish trap that once provided food.
Native Americans used them first. After their populations declined, colonial populations took over the operation of fishing weirs and used nets. And we have local folks have told us this was in operation at least till the 1900s.
Local residents no longer need the river for food, but downstream towns still depend on the river for a different life-giving resource.
Communities here are dependent upon the rivers for drinking water to this day. The town of Mayodan draws water from the Mayo River for drinking water. The town of Madison draws water from the Dan River for drinking water. Not only do we want people to enjoy the environment, but we want to protect the environment as well.
Through the years, I've seen how some species like birds and mammals get a lot of attention, like the megafauna, like lions and tigers, but things in the water that people may not necessarily see unless they're snorkeling or fishing for, don't really have a voice, and I really see myself as giving these critters a voice in the world.